So now on to some of the Nepitas. And Nepitas are interesting. And there's a Walker's variety of Nepeta that's quite massive. It's huge. It's about 4 to 5 feet in diameter. And it gets quite tall, about 2 feet high. So then they came out with this one called Walker's Low, which was supposed to be a little bit lower. And it, sure enough, is about 22 inches high by still about 4 feet in diameter. It's quite big. But it's a strong bloomer. It's consistent flowers. And typical of some of these things, they do seed around a little bit. But if you want something that blooms spring till fall, you kind of put up with a little bit of seeding. And, we do hoeing and cleaning up and that sort of thing. So taking out the seedlings. But so Walker's is an older one. It's not my favorite, really. But I really like some of these new ones. And so you've heard about these, I'm sure. Cat's Pajamas. This is an example of this particular one, which these are actually just several of these dwarf varieties. They're just way stronger blooming, and they stay way smaller and more compact and easier to manage. I still get out with the hedge trimmer at the beginning of about the beginning of July, somewhere around there, and just take them right to the ground. Some of the Nepitas will shoot up depending on how high they go, and then they'll flop, and then you just trim them around the outside and get rid of those dead heads, and then let the center grow up, and it'll grow up and bloom again. And so you see them blooming at pretty much every month. I'm not sure I saw any blooming in October this year, but they bloom a lot. And but the newer varieties are definitely really good and worthwhile trying. So the way it goes, like these ones are, for me, the best. There's actually, there's 3 pictures and 4 names, and they're actually situated based on their size. So the top one is Persian blue, and this one is really good. It's going to be about 20 inches high by about 3 feet in diameter, in that range, and super strong blooming, like beautiful. And it's got really nice foliage. I really like that plant. It's going to be the biggest out of these 4. And then the next one down is going to be Cat's Pajamas. And Cat's Pajamas is a really good one. I like the name too. It's one that actually is got to be one of the strongest bloomers, and it stays super compact. It's only going to be about maybe 14 inches high, somewhere in that range, by about 24 inches in diameter. Not really very big. And it's good. And that's what I think that one is over there. Oh, no. This is a picture of Persian blue, and then this one is Cat's Pajamas. And this one is Picture Perfect. And it's Kitten Around I don't have a picture of. And Kitten Around is the next smallest one. So it's like small, smaller, smaller again. But Kitten Around, I don't have proof yet that thing is going to grow. Like some of the ones I've seen were pretty weak. And because it's a sort of a newer hybrid, I think it's been on the market now for about 3 years or something. But it's starting to, I don't know. I just don't have any actual proof that it's going to grow and do anything.
I've had it for several years.
Is it okay?
I think it's
It's growing
growing into a cat.
into a cat. Cool. So that's really, that's the information we need for sure. Yeah. So it's supposed to be, smaller again than Cat's Pajamas, but it's kind of getting going. But I've seen a lot of failing ones, but I have a feeling they may be getting too much water because these things really don't need any water. They're durable once established. Picture Perfect is really quite good, and it's super low. It's only about 10 inches and just super compact. So that's something you could put along the edge of front of the border. But again, bloom, bloom, bloom. And this one has the largest flowers of any variety, which is interesting. Smallest with the biggest flowers. Can you beat that? I don't know. Deer. Bees, yeah, because it's a mint family, right? And some people are worried, like, oh, it's cat mint. It's like, yeah, well, all mints are cat mints. But nice flowers. I saw a planting, and I took a picture of it. It was on Bonjour Road out in south, towards Mission there. And it was just so beautiful. I couldn't believe it. And I'm pretty sure that was a Persian blue, like it was like that. It was all the way across the front of their property. I had to take a picture. It was a photo op. It was like, you can't drive by that. You've got to take a picture. So I took a couple shots, and it's still, I look at the pictures and I just go, wow, that's